Hi, I am Shreyas Srinivas from 10th standard, Nisarga Gnana Mandira. Welcome to my science seminar class. In previous class, we have discussed about the transportation in human beings. In this class, we will discuss about the transportation in highly organized plants. Transportation in plants means the process of supplying water and mineral salts and the soluble products of the photosynthesis to all the parts of the plant is called as transportation in plants. Transportation in plants consists of two components. Those are xylem tissue and phloem tissue. Xylem tissue transports water and mineral salts to all the parts of the plant. Phloem tissue transports the food to all the parts of the plant. Now let us know the function of these two components. Xylem tissue. Xylem tissue is also called as water conducting tissue because it transports the water and mineral salts to all the parts of the plant. The roots play an important role in absorbing the water and mineral salts that are present in the soil. Now let us know how the roots absorbs the water and minerals that are present in the soil. The cells that are present in the roots come in contact with the soil. They actively take up the ions that are present in the soil. This creates the difference in the concentration of the ions between the roots and the soil. As the result, there is a steady movement of water into the roots. The root pressure helps the xylem tissue to move the water upwards to all the parts of the plant. The water enters to all the parts of the plant through the xylem tissue. The excess water is evaporates from the stomata present in the leaf. Stomata, the plant pores, the pores that are present in the leaf are called as stomata. Stomata helps in evaporating the excess water that is transported by the xylem tissue. This process is called as transpiration. The process of losing the water from the aerial parts of the plant is called as transpiration. The suction pressure which is created during the transpiration helps the xylem tissue to move the water upwards and it helps to regulate the temperature. This is the function of the xylem tissue. Now let us know the function of the phloem tissue. Phloem tissue is also called as food conducting tissue because it transports the soluble products of the photosynthesis to all the parts of the plant. This process is called as translocation. The process of supplying the soluble products of the photosynthesis through a vascular tissue phloem is called as translocation. The translocation by the phloem tissue is achieved by utilizing the energy. But some materials like sucrose are transported by using the energy from the ATP. This increases the osmotic pressure of the water causing tissue to move into it. The movement of the food through the phloem tissue is both upwards and downwards. In phloem tissue, the water moves only upwards. But in the case of phloem tissue, the food is transported to all the parts of the plant, both upwards and downwards. In phloem tissue, the food is transported both upwards and downwards depending on the needs of the plant. This is one of the special function of the phloem tissue because it transports the food to the parts of the plant depending on their needs. For example, in spring season, the sugar which is present in the root or stem xylem is transported to the buds to utilize their growth. This is one of the special function of the phloem tissue. Now let us know some questions that can be asked in examination about this chapter. What are the components of the transportation system in plants and what are their functions? Xylem tissue and phloem tissue are the components of the transportation system in plants. Xylem tissue transports the water and mineral salts. Phloem tissue transports the food. And next question, differentiate between xylem tissue and phloem tissue. There are mainly four differences between xylem tissue and phloem tissue. Xylem tissue is also called as water conducting tissue. Phloem tissue is called as food conducting tissue. Xylem tissue transports water and mineral salts to all the parts of the plant. Phloem tissue transports the soluble products of the photosynthesis. The walls of the xylem tissue are soft. The walls of the phloem tissue are hard. This is the differentiate between xylem tissue and the phloem tissue. How are water and mineral salts transported in the plants? The water and mineral salts are transported by a tissue called xylem. The roots come in contact with the soil. They actively take up the ions that are present in the soil. This creates the difference in the concentration between the roots and the soil. As a result, there is a steady movement of water into the root xylem. The water moves upwards. The root pressure helps the xylem tissue to transport the water upwards, and the suction pressure created during the transpiration process helps the xylem tissue to transport water upwards, and it helps to regulate the temperature. How is food transported in the plants? The food is transported by a vascular tissue called as phloem. Phloem tissue transport the soluble products of the photosynthesis. This process is called as translocation. The translocation by the phloem tissue is achieved by utilizing the energy, but some materials like sucrose are transported by using energy from the ATP. This increases the osmotic pressure to the water conducting tissue to move into it. The movement of water from the phloem tissue is both upwards and downwards depending on the needs of the parts of the plant. This is all about the transportation in plants.